So high-res audio is a super exciting genre, but especially when it comes to wireless earbuds, they are usually not what it seems. Edifier has been upping their game with audio quality with high-res audio, just like some of the past headphones that we've looked at from them.
'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight.
Today we're taking a look at the third high-res audio product from Edifier and want to highlight one critical point before you jump into buying these earbuds. So will they be any good? Welcome to a review of the Edifier Neobuds Pro. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel, leave a thumbs up on this video as well as share this video to all your friends around. And with that said, let's get on with the review of the Edifier Neobuds Pro. So I've personally got these earbuds from their Indiegogo campaign and was the first batch of backers to receive the Neobuds Pro. So they should retail for about 129 US, which is about 550 Malaysian ringgit. But if you can still make it for their super early bird, you could get them for about 99 US. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out my links in the description below. So the design of the Neobuds Pro is fantastic and I'm loving it so much. It's got the form factor of the NB2 Pro, but Edifier gave it quite a bit of unique design to make sure that it stands out. At the top of the case, you get a nice brushed aluminium plate with the Edifier logo at the top, and most of the case is made of a hard plastic which feels very high quality and doesn't seem to easily scratch. At the back of the case, you also get a nice Edifier logo at the hinge, and below that you get a Type-C charging port. So plugging that in and you get the coolest part of these earbuds, which is the LED lights. And it's an array of LED lights that dances around to give you information about your charging, your connection, and which earbuds are currently charging inside the case, which is super cool. The hinge on the Neobuds Pro is very nice and smooth, and when you're holding it flat, it will snap into place at the end of the stroke, but when you tilt it around, it doesn't have a strong enough friction to hold itself in place, so it will slam shut on its own. And inside of the case, you also get a button to put the earbuds into pairing mode, and the earbud sits inside the case just like the NB2 as well as the NB2 Pro. In terms of the earbuds design, the earbuds are shaped almost exactly like the NB2 line of earbuds, but the major difference here that I see with the Neobuds Pro, surprisingly, is that it doesn't come with an in-ear sensor, whereas the NB2 as well as the NB2 Pro both comes with smart in-ear sensor. At the front of the stem, you get a nice dark gunmetal grey color that looks super premium, and it reminds me a little bit of the color for the Earfun Air Pro. And the bottom of the stem, there's an Edifier logo there and a large mic grill at the top of the earbuds, which is also where the touch sensor lives. The ear tips are also AirPods Pro style ear tips, so they are very comfortable. And Edifier's biggest selling point here is that the ear tips are made of antibacterial material, which Edifier claims has a 99.8% of ability to kill microbes. So in terms of the battery life, the Neobuds Pro took a hit compared to the NB2 as well as the NB2 Pro, and with ANC on, the earbuds only gives you 5 hours of juice and the case gives you additional 15 hours. Without ANC, you get 6 hours plus 18 hours with the case. So from the specs here, you can see that the Neobuds Pro did have quite a significant drop in battery life. However, it does come with a super quick charging, where 10 minutes will give you about 1 hour of juice, and charging the earbuds up from empty only takes 1 hour. So this earbuds is properly spec'd, and since it's high-res wireless, it does come with a Bluetooth 5.0 with high-res codecs, and in this case it comes with LHDC codec, AAC and SBC audio codec. So there's no LDAC like the ones that you get from Sony, but what you get here is LHDC, and we need to talk a little bit more about that later. So just to give you an idea, LHDC is similar to Sony's LDAC, which transmits about 900 kilobits per second, and comparing to popular codecs that we're familiar with, aptX HD transmits at only 576 kilobits per second, AAC at about 320 kilobits, and SBC has a variable of about 192 to 320 kilobits per second. So to really enjoy high-res audio, you definitely need a source that plays back music at high-res quality like FLAC files or streaming with Tidal, and your source should also support LHDC, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. The earbuds also come supported with IP54 dust and water resistant, where 5 is the dust rating and 4 is the water resistant rating. So this one is good for sweat and water splashes, but it's not suited for running in the rain. The earbuds also come with a super seamless mono and stereo mode, so you get to use both earbuds at any time. Taking it out from your ears and putting it back into the case also doesn't pause the media, which is really nice. And lastly, there's no multi-point connectivity on these earbuds. ANC wise, I think these are okay, but somehow there's two aspects that didn't really meet my expectations. For my test, these earbuds do very well with low humming noises, with road noise and humming fans. These are sounds that perform the best with these earbuds. But the sound tests of people chatting, talking, or any high frequency sound that you will probably hear outside or busy cafes, you're gonna get about 50% of volume reduction from these earbuds, and it doesn't wipe everything out if you don't have music playing. But usually with music playing, it usually does quite well. The next test that we do is the airplane cabin noise. Again, doesn't do well and cuts out about 30% of the cabin volume, so you're still gonna get quite a noticeable cabin noise even when you're playing music. So a little bit disappointing for me here. Ambient mode on the Neobuds Pro is great with the same configurable ambient level, so you can adjust it to suit your needs inside the app. At its maximum, you're gonna get quite a lot of environmental noise through, which is very useful in some situations. So all in all, I'm giving these earbuds an 8 out of 10 for ANC Performance. So the Neobuds Pro uses an enhanced version of the same Edifier Connect app and comes in a more premium black look compared to the typical white background. So at the home screen here, once you're connected, you can see the battery percentage of the earbuds and the case, and if you remove the earbuds from the case battery disappears but comes back on when you put the earbuds in, which is pretty cool. So with ANC, there's a few options that you can choose from. You have high noise cancellation, low noise cancellation, as well as ambient sound, and it is the same as most of the Edifier earbuds, where you can adjust about 6 levels of intensity for your ambient sound. So 3 will let in the most sound, and -3 will sound pretty much like normal mode. So swiping to the right, you will get to play around with the sound tuning, and Edifier gives you 2 out of the box, which is your classic or your dynamic. So depending which one you like, you can choose that one. Or if you go into customize, so this one is a new feature here that we see on the Edifier range of earbuds. And if you go inside here, you will see 4 different bars for you to choose from. And the adjustments that you can do here is to adjust the gain of each of the frequencies that you want. So at the bottom here, you will see the frequencies that you can adjust, where 100 Hertz or below is anything to do with the bass tuning. So when you go all the way to the right, you will get to select up to 10,000 Hertz, which is mostly to adjust the high. So once you select the frequencies that you usually adjust, then you can then select and adjust the volume or the decibels or the gain for that particular frequencies, and it will adjust the sound signature. So that's pretty cool, something very new to the Edifier lineup. So if you swipe again to the right, you will go into a screen to toggle between gaming as well as normal mode. So pressing on the settings button at the top right here, you get a couple more adjustments, and bringing over from the TWS330NB, you also get to remap some of the controls here, and you mainly get to adjust the double tap and triple tap for the left and right earbuds. So with the original controls, the right side double tap will play a pause your media, and triple tap will go to the next track. Double tapping on the left side will help you choose between the different ANC modes, and triple tap on the left side will activate gaming mode. So honestly, if you don't often toggle gaming mode, you can always change this to skip tracks backwards, so it really depends on your use case. But I do wish Edifier would expand this to include single tapping as well as long tap, and that would really give these earbuds a lot more flexibility in terms of control mapping. Apart from that, you also get a built-in user manual, and you get to adjust the tap sensitivity of the earbuds, and the rest are basically connectivity controls. So that's about all of the controls you get with the Neobuds Pro. So let's be critical about the sound quality for a while, because this earbuds is designed to deliver high-res audio wirelessly. So to start off, let's talk fully about Tidal, because with Spotify you're not gonna get the best high-res experience, and if you have FLAC files or you have ripped your own CDs, that would really work great too. So second thing to look at is the device itself, and are you running a device that supports the LHDC codec, because not many devices out there supports it, and all the devices that I have, unfortunately the iPhone 12 Pro, the Galaxy Note 10, Sony NWA105 high-res player, Huawei P20 Pro all doesn't support LHDC. So in that case, it will automatically fall back to the next best option, which is AAC. And if that is the case with your device, then high-res doesn't really apply to you. So you really need to check your device whether it supports LHDC before splurging your hard-earned cash. So since I don't have a device that supports the LHDC, let's come and speak at this with a typical AAC codec perspective. And these earbuds are really impressive, really no doubt, but Edifier have proved time and again that they can make fantastic sounding earbuds without a lot of money. So based on these earbuds are very good thanks to that dynamic driver that is inside, and at louder volumes you're definitely getting emphasis on that rumbling sub bass, which is very good. And thanks to that nose BA driver, you're getting quite a good sounding highs as well as very good emphasis on cymbal crashes and hi-hats. Mids on these earbuds are pretty neutral with good presence without it feeling overly emphasized or hiding behind instruments, which is pretty nice. And remember, you get to adjust all of those inside the app itself, so that's pretty cool. So all in all, these are great sounding earbuds even with AAC, not gonna lie. So if you have a device that supports LHDC, then you definitely find that this thing sounds even more brilliant. So this is a test to see if the Edifier Neobuds Pro is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise going in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So with 80 milliseconds of latency, you're getting pretty decent performance with games like PUBG, but you'll still get a bit of lag when I slow the clip down. In real time, you're not going to see a lot of difference, a lot of noticeable lag, but movies and videos in general sounds really good, no lag at all. However, with movies, I do notice that every 10 to 15 minutes, it has a few milliseconds of silence. It will drop connection very short period of time, and then media will continue again. So I'm not too sure if this is just my copy, but anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So overall, this is a very good execution by Edifier, and I applaud them for making something so amazing. And it's good to have more people to be aware of the limitations about high-res wireless badge, because just because it's certified doesn't mean that you're automatically getting high-res audio, so that's something to take note of. Overall, is it something I would get over the NB2 Pro? And looking at the price, probably not, because the NB2 Pro on its own is already super good. However, if you fancy the design and that super cool LED lights there, and if you have a device that supports LHDC, then I think that your happiness, your experience definitely could justify you paying the premium for these earbuds. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.